supposed to start, but I'm waiting for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm all set. Yeah.
Yeah. So we like.
Yeah.
Very good, Jamal.
Okay, guys, welcome back. This is Dan.
Yeah, it's happening. I don't know. This thing might be on. There we go.
But if you want to do the score, if you're giving me a break,
I will give you a break, Daniel.
I will happily buy you lunch or dinner or whatever.
You know, you've brought so much pool to me this week. You can just take it. I'm happy to do it.
So it's just a 1, and then if you want to score for Jamal,
Yep.
it's 1, just 1 each game. And
Got it.
Just automatically updates here.
That's so easy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. All right, so my bet here is Alex is going to safety him and hide him behind that 3. Doesn't have a great shot on the 2. That's all right, I'm moving. I'm moving, you got it. Oh. Nope, he took the shot on the 1. Set up for the 2. 2-5 maybe. He's looking at it. And Alex is taking a walk around the table just to look at where everything's laying. How is that going to roll out after he hits it? And you're watching the West Coast swing here at Hard Times in Bellflower. Alex PAGULAYAN taking a nice safety right behind that 5. The 2 didn't roll out. That looks beautiful. It's a tough one. He put him on 2 fouls. So if he doesn't hit this, that's the game. Well, he got it. He's not on 2 anymore. So Jamal had a little bit of trouble coming in. Sherelle called his match and told him that he was on his way, so he ran a red light and ended up in the parking lot with the police getting a ticket. I think he's still a little rattled from that. And then had to walk in, of course, to play Alex. That's always fun. Be a smart safety in here. Tap the 2, 5 hit the rail. And locked him up behind that 4. That's actually a tough one.
Check.
Yep,
One,
I got you.
two.
I can hear you.
Hello, April, and hello to my friends that are back in the live stream area.
Hi, George.
Hello. My friends call me Gico on this podcast.
Gico.
GKO, just like it sounds.
All right. So Alex took the foul on that one. So he's on 1. Jamal's got ball in hand with the 2. What do you do on this, George?
Well, we're just having a good time calling matches, and this is the West Coast swing as some of these players we will be seeing in Vegas starting next week, sometime on the 19th at the Rio Hotel, April.
Oh, yeah. No, Alex and Boosty are on their way out after the tournament tomorrow. So there's a lot of folks that are heading out there already.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck to everybody playing in Vegas. Griff's Las Vegas is beautiful if you get a chance to get out there. Oh, what a shot. He locked him right up behind that 3. And if you're playing Alex Pagalayaan, you really have to come with some game there.
You really do. Yes, you do. And
look at him, make him kick, and he hit it. Oh, what a nice hit. Jamal can see that, though. It's not easy to get to that 3.
And for those that didn't know, April, the BCA is also kicking off their first ever wheelchair division tournament at the Nationals.
Yeah, wheelchair, Scotch doubles. Oh, there it is, and the 7. Oh, we picked it right up and took it out. And does it get past the 9? It does. He actually has shape. He can come all the way down with that 3, and then have a tough 4. This is no picnic. And this table, actually, they have 4-inch pockets.
Yes, I know. We were talking about, Daniel and I were talking earlier as to how tight these pockets are, and that this table, 1 table, is probably the tightest table in here.
Oh, what a shot. That was beautiful. Table 1 and table 6 here. These 2 in the front are the tightest. They're 4 inches, whereas all the other ones are 4 1/4. So yes, these are the nicest, tightest tables. This one itself is known as the devil table here at Hard Times, and if you're going to practice, this is the table to practice on. Good 4. Where do we put the 5? Does the 5 go in? Oh, the 5 dropped, and now he's stuck behind that 8. That's too bad that one dropped. And Jamal's chalking and thinking, and he can kick at this, or he can swerve at it.
Yeah, Francisco Bustamante came in here last night as I was leaving, and he was working out on this table for 2 to 3 hours.
Oh yeah, this is the table to work out on. It will spit back balls out of that pocket. Oh, and we took a flyer, and he's going to leave Alex a shot. Now it's still long to get back to that 7, so we'll have to see some Pagalayaan magic. But that's what these pros do.
Mm-hmm. They make it look easy, my friend. And if you thought that the able bodies had problems, wait until you see what the wheelchair division does at the Nationals.
Yeah, no, the wheelchair. You know, I saw a picture of there's a guy in New York that plays with, I don't know what happened to his arm, but he actually has an attachment that's like a bridge attachment, and he plays lights out from what I understand, but just amazing. I think it was Live Pool Stories on Instagram was showcasing him, and he took some nice photos, and it's just amazing. You know, it doesn't matter if you have legs or arms or one eye, old, young, everybody can play pool. It's one of the things I like about this game is, you know, you can get past whatever the handicap is and still play and win.
And you know what? You proved that to me time and time again, where you and I have actually practiced a couple of times. And,
Sure.
you know, I am thankful to players like you to help me get ready for stuff and improve on a lot of things. And
Well, it's always fun. I always have a good time. I like playing everybody, though. And, you know, upping your game, and you're playing the table. You're not even playing necessarily the other player. The other player makes it interesting, but you should play the table. All, you know, work your game.
and Daniel and I were talking about something earlier. Would you agree that when you're playing an opponent, to not worry about your opponent's game, but to let your game come to you?
Absolutely. You know, the other player, if you don't let him shoot, it doesn't matter who's sitting in that chair. Oh, he got behind it. And I wouldn't say that's safe. I think he can cut that, come around 2, maybe 3 rails, and sit perfect on that 7 if he hits it with the right speed.
Mm-hmm.
We got Joey Chin playing Dark Mark on the table next to us. And Darkness, I think, is up for 2.
And which one is Dark, Mark?
Darkness is in the RVCA shirt. Darkness took the Tad Cup last year. Oh, he missed that, and he's in the drink.
Oh, wow.
Down it goes.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of playing Dark Mark and Torrance, not only at Mr. Lucky's, just to have fun, but
Yeah, Alex with ball in hand is dangerous. He should be out here.
Very.
If something untoward happens. Because look at that. Perfect shape for the 7. Unless he got too straight. I don't think so. I think he's got a little bit of angle, and he should be able to come up 2 rails, 8 in the side.
Dark.
Maybe he draws it. He looks like he's queuing low. Oh, there's a draw.
Dark Mark.
Don't get stuck behind the 9. Nice little bump shape there.
Yeah, he wanted to move the 9 out of the way just to get shape on the 8, and then if he plays it right, he'll probably either line the key up for the 9 going back toward the opposite.
There it is, a little bit of draw, and there it is. Perfectly in the corner.
And
That's like a slam dunk for these guys.
And for this game.
And that's going to put Alex up to 3.
Yeah, do we know how to...
We do. Watch that. Bam. 3. And this is winner racks. So Alex is going to rack for himself, which I think is honestly a little bit dangerous because the person that is not on the winner's side ends up sitting in the chair for quite some time if they don't pick up those racks.
Do you like the rule rack your own instead of having the opponent rack?
Personally, as the opponent, I like racking for my opponent because if I'm getting killed, then it gives me something to do, and at least I get to get up and move and try to become part of the game once again instead of sitting there and just watching my opponent run out.
And
there was some drama with Corey Duel at the West Coast Challenge with Rack Your Own and having the ref rack and pattern racking, and you know, if you're racking for your opponent, that comes up a lot less.
You know, and Daniel and I talked about it while you were involved in your match, and it's a shame that some of our professional wheelchair champions like Aaron...
Look at that break. Look at all those balls fly. Did he get one? I don't think he got one on that. I think they're all flying around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ouch.
Like
dry break for Alex. These tables are not breaking nicely for anybody. Ernesto did a great job on these tables.
Yes, he did.
The felt looks fantastic, but the balls are flying. Everybody's missing their position just a little bit because everything slides a little bit further than you think it will. And they're breaking funny. Like the balls that, although I did see Boosty break one earlier today on this table, and just, I think he hit 4 balls on the break. You can nail it.
He actually did 5.
5. Yeah, I saw that break. I was sitting at the table next to you guys. And while my opponent was running out on me, it was very fun to watch Boosty break, and that was an excellent match. Who was he playing?
He was playing.
I think he's a kid from Temecula.
Yeah. He was playing Edward Evans.
Evans, that's right. That kid played amazing. I could not believe some of the shots he was making.
I thought he had it won, but Boosty came back and showed him.
You can't count Boosty out. Oh, look at this! Look at this nice little safety. Did he lock him up? I don't think so.
Yeah. I was getting ready to say,
He tried though.
sometimes we have our professional wheelchair champions come out, like Aaron Aragon, Hydrat Macabali, and
That would be great.
Joe
the Hard
Hart.
Times has a nice Thursday tournament. That's a nice handicap 9-ball tournament. It's open to everybody, and I would love to see some of those wheelchair champs come out for it, including things like the West Coast Swing. That would be great too.
You know what? They would, except that one of them is in poor health, and I was. Daniel had questioned me. Is it hard to rack your own when you're in a wheelchair on a long table versus the bar table? And sometimes it is, and sometimes if there's a wheelchair person playing, you have to get the other person to agree to help you rack just to keep it flowing.
Well, it's definitely challenging, but much respect to all those players that keep coming out. Look at Alex cueing to the left, a little left to send that right down the rail.
Yeah, a little left-hand English, and he got it.
Nailed it. Whiz shape on the 4. That's so pretty. These pros make it all look so easy.
You know what I also like is the way that they look down the shaft of the cue at the pocket as if you're holding a sniper rifle, like a policeman when they're holding the gun and they're using that scope.
Sure. Well, you look at Pagulayan, his chin is right up on that cue. And it's right over it, and he's perfectly centered. A little bit of top, touch of right. Send it right into that pocket with nice shape on the 6. I think he uses some draw to come out of this one. Go to the rail. Come back up.
And you know who taught me that chin technique?
There it is. There's the draw. Get on the 7. I think he's going to get a little bit straight, but that's all right because he wants to go up to the rail for the 8. Yeah, he doesn't like that one either. Like he drew a little bit far. This is what I'm talking about. The felt is sliding just a little bit more than what they think it's going to. Yep, he's not happy.
You know who taught me that chin over the shaft technique was Jeanette Lee.
Yeah,
the
that's
Black
a good
Widow.
one. Well, if the Black Widow speaks, you listen. That woman knows exactly what she's talking about.
She and I have a lot in common, by the way.
Oh, what a shot. That was so nice, Alex. And he picked up the 8 a little bit, moved it off that rail. Gives him a nice angle to come around 3 rails for the 9.
He's going to have to go with low, looks like right-hand English to go around a couple of rails to come back on the 9.
1, 2. Here's the 3rd. Might even pick up a 4th rail as bonus. Look at that,
You got
straightening
it.
it right out.
You called it.
I did. Occasionally I know what I'm talking about. It's so pretty. There it is. And Alex is up another game. That's 4-0. Alex. I hit that button. Why did it not change?
And while we're setting up for this next rack, I'd like to thank a couple of sponsors that I have memorized here. And Andy Cloth is one of them, along with Big Time Threads. And we'd like to thank Eddie from Hard Times for hosting this event, and Tiger Q's for sponsoring POVPOOL here, and also GoPlayPool.com.
Wow.
So if you want to get involved,
The score has a latency to it. It says he's at 9 now. That's great. He's at 4. It's 4-0, not 9-0.
So
10-0. Great. Maybe 11-0. That's nice. The scoring has a mind of its own. I swear I didn't hit that button that many times, but there it is. Okay, we're back to 4.
score's right. It's 4-0. Alex is shooting again. No rail. Thank you, Jamal. That's what I like about these players. When they call it on themselves, they know exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've gotten in more fights with players about did you hit a rail, did you not hit a rail, and, you know, shooter's call is tough.
Well, you know what? This is why I'm thankful for players like you that always help me know which is the right way to go versus the wrong way.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, this is all about integrity and playing the game and respecting your opponent, and respecting the table, respecting the other players, and there's no joy in winning like that. Tough combo. There it is. Combo with shape. Pulls it out for the 4 on the side, 5 in the corner, 6 in the other corner. Now 6 to the 7 could be tricky. I'm going cross table and not hit the 8. And then the 8 to the 9 should be a little bit tricky. So we're in for some fun here.
Well, you know what? This is, they call it the devil's table, but Alex is making it look so easy.
That's why he's Alex. There we go. And so this is the 2 rails around the 8 to get to the 7.
You've been in a lot of good matches.
Whoa, he hit the 8. Ouch. I have played a lot of good matches. I've seen a lot of good matches. Pool's one of the most fun things ever. Best hobby.
I was about to ask, you've been in a lot of good matches. Who was your first professional pool player that you ever played against? Is there anybody that comes to mind?
That I ever played against?
Yeah. Did you ever play against anybody like Allison Fisher, Jeanette Lee?
Ooh, what a cut. That was beautiful, Alex. And the 8 goes in the side or all the way down. I think I like this in the side.
He's going to cut it in the side,
so
no
he can
question.
roll up for that 9.
No question.
There you go. Oh, a little draw for that 9. That works. And that's why he's a pro. And Alex is up to 5. I shouldn't jinx him that way, but there it is.
Back to the question.
Ooh, there it is. Give me a second. Let me fix the score while I think about that.
All right.
Hopefully that takes. Who's the biggest pro that I've played? Like in a tournament?
Yeah, like in a tournament or, you know, like maybe.
I've gotten a lot of pros to play with me, but I have not actually played a lot of pros in a tournament. I just got done playing Fatch Garcia. What the Fatch? I love that guy. He killed me. That was a ton of fun. My next match is actually Santos, so that'll be fun. I've gotten pretty lucky not to draw a ton of pros in the tournaments that I play. I've gotten to play with quite a few of them off the tournament. Oh, 9-ball break. Don't think that counts in the last 2.
No, it doesn't.
Down table, so that's going to spot back up.
It's going to spot back up.
That's going to spot back up, and Alex is going to have to shoot the 2 from there, which is not easy, or take the push. Yep, there's the push.
Yep, you called it.
That's an easy one. But I've had the pleasure of playing with lots of folks, just off the tournament table. So as far as favorites, I had a great time playing with Bobby Ferry in Vegas a couple years ago. Oh, look at that. Jamal bringing a nice shot. I love those nice little banks. And you can see there's 3. And did he get it? He did. Just enough to push that 7 in. Which actually opens up that pocket nicely. So hopefully he can take the 3 and come behind the 4 so he can take the 4 in the same pocket as what he took the 7.
you know, just before Daniel and I took our break off the stream here, I told Daniel that one of these days I hope to see you, April, on the ESPN circuit.
I think we got a long way to go before we get there. Oh, you know who I did play in a tournament? I played a Hard Time Sunday tournament, and somehow I beat Larry Bond, which was amazing. I don't know. Luck was with me that day. So I got to play Oscar Dominguez, and he is absolutely one of my favorites. Now, he killed me, too. I didn't get shut out on that one, but it was a ton of fun to play that guy. He plays some lockdown safeties and just is a great guy all around. Good pool player, respectable, and I enjoyed playing with him. I've gotten to play with Jeffrey Ignacio as well, Sal Butera, a couple of really Melissa Herndon. I think I played her once.
I had the pleasure of playing Melissa Little one day, and she's no slouch.
Oh, Alex tried to just nail that for shape on the 6, which he would have gotten, but unfortunately that didn't go, and that leaves Jamal the 5. Now that's a 5 cut in the corner or a 5-9. My bet is he'll take the cut in the corner. The cut in the corner actually lead to natural shape on the 6, I think. But he's looking at the 5-9.
He's looking at the, yeah.
I like the 5-9 combo, but I am a sucker for the cheese. My last game of my first match, I ended up cheesing in the 9. It was great.
I think he's actually going to give it a try.
I hope it goes. And kudos to him for trying it. Oh, not even close. Here we go. Did he get him locked up? I think he can see that 5. I think he's going to cut that right in the corner. So I want to thank Daniel and Geraldine of Point of View Pool for putting on such great matches for this West Coast swing. They have done just a fantastic job. The one pocket event with Tony Chohan and Dennis Orcolo, phenomenal. And I don't watch a ton of one pocket, but Tony really made that fun.
He really, these guys really made one pocket a lot of fun for me to watch, because with the game of one pocket, it helps you work on your banking, your kicking, your cue ball control, your cue control, you name it. One pocket is for those that, it helps you build up your confidence too.
Yeah, it definitely works all of your different parts of the game. I like 9-ball. It's a little more fast and furious.
What's going on in the chat room here, April?
Just checking it out. Looks like everyone's having a good time in there. Talking about all sorts of cues and all cues on the market. All right, we got Alex shooting. All right, Alex has a nice straight shot into the corner with a ton of draw, I bet. Get back for that 6. Tony won. Yes, he did. Tony won 40-38. It was amazing. You should watch the replay. Some of the most exciting 4 days in pool I've ever seen. Watching Orcolo come back from a huge deficit to make it that tight of a match was amazing. Look at that draw. Straight back for the 6. Ooh, a lot of follow on that. Some of these Filipinos have really surprised me with the long bridge that they're using.
They really are amazing. It's like, I need to thank a lot of the Filipinos for helping me understand.
Oh, God, like it had eyes right to the back of that pocket.
The rules
3 rails
of the
around
game,
for 9-ball
and I
inside.
think the 9's going to go on the side here, and Dennis is making this table look like, very easy. It's like taking candy from a baby. This table cannot stop him.
All right, and Alex is up to 6. 6 not. Jamal has yet to score on the board.
To get on the board.
But, against Alex, it is what it is. Give a little shout out to Chris Cash, watching in Burbank. The Chohan match was incredibly entertaining. I have never seen such an aggressive game of one pocket in my life. That was fantastic.
Yeah, and
Oh, big break. Did he get one this time?
yeah,
oh, he
the
did.
three
he
in the
did.
side, 3 in the side.
All right. Did he get anything on the one? I think that 5's blocking him. I think we have a push coming. No, he didn't push. I think he's going for it.
Yeah, he's looking.
That 2-rail kick. 1-2, and locked him up behind the. What ball is that? 6 ball? No. 8 ball. Locked him up good.
Mm-hmm. One thing that I like about this West Coast swing, and Daniel and I were talking about it, you players do not have to worry about the shot clocks.
Yeah, most of these players are pretty quick, especially in 9-ball. You don't have a lot of call for it. Oh, and that will put him on 1.
Yep.
Let's see if Alex can get out there. Why, thank you, Chris. Always appreciated. Two rails for the 4. 1. Oh, nope, straight up, just 1. What are you looking for? Alex is going to make this look easy. 5 in the corner, 6 in the corner, 7 in the corner, 8 in the corner, 9 in the other corner. Yep, that is going to... He's out. There aren't any problems in this rack. There shouldn't, unless something funny happens, but he should be out.
The next time when there's a ESPN tournament, they need to put you on commentary with Mitch Lawrence and Jeanette Lee.
I would love to. All right, a little bit of draw with the bridge. Oh, there it is, right off the rail. Sets up nice in the corner. 7 in one corner, 8 in the opposite corner, 9 all the way back up. Yep, there it is. All he's got to do is get back to the middle of the table.
You know, I like Omar. He's a real class
he put a lot of
act.
draw on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Omar won his match.
Yeah, he's a
That's
real
good.
class act. He took over for me on commentary a little while ago.
And that puts Alex on 7.
And you know, April, I noticed that a lot of the I guess everybody agreed to use the regular rack versus the magic rack.
I don't think
this
they had a
time.
choice. The regular rack is what is supplied here at Hard Times, and I don't think any of the sponsors or anybody else supplied another rack for this tournament, so they were using the regular rack. I personally like the magic rack.
Because it makes it tighter, right? And nobody
All right, here we go. Big
questions.
break. Let's see it. Come on, Alex. Bam.
Ooh.
6 ball. That 9 was heading right for the side pocket, too, until it got bumped.
Yeah, it did.
Whew, you know I love a good bank. That was beautiful. And that gives Alex control of the table. So there's a good chance he'll be out on this. I think he's wandering around, making his plan, looking at all the different shots. We got the 2 in the corner, the 3 up table, the 4 into the 8 possibly.
Yep, you know,
You might be able to get behind the 4, not even have to take the combo. There you go. Clip it perfect and straight on the 3. And, you know, if he plays this a nice stop shot, he could have the 4-8 pretty straight. I think it goes dead into that corner.
The geometry and the diamond system that these guys use are very amazing.
Oh, nope, he's coming back around the other side, so no combo necessary. And that's why he's a pro. That is just amazing. And you never want to set up for a combo if you don't have to. And that one would have been unnecessary.
One person in the chat room says he's out again. Yep.
Heather, I think you've got a point. That was a very nice break. This will be a great break and run. I think he's got the 7 past the 8, 8 in the same pocket, and then back up table for the 9. Boosty did win, Ryan. Boosty played such a great game against that kid, Evan. Evan had him.
In convincing fashion.
There it is, 7 and the 8 in the same corner. And these are always fun because he's got to come all the way back up table. So what do you put on this to go all the way around? Is maybe just 1 rail, maybe using 2 rails to come up. Most of these pros like to use at least 2 rails. 1, here's 2, and come up behind the 9.
Oh boy.
No, I think he's going to be fine. It's going to be long.
You called it, and I think he's going to take it straight down into the corner.
Yep, these are tough though, especially on this devil table. He's got to hit the back of that
down
pocket.
into the corner using low right hand English. It looks like.
Side pocket. Side pocket. We were both incorrect. There you have it. And perhaps the angle from up here isn't quite as good as it is from down there.
They had a better look at it than we did with the monitor here.
Yep, and I think that puts us up to
he's on the hill.
8. That puts him on the hill. Oh, Jamal. Jamal says he left his brake cue in the car because he knew he wouldn't need it. Well, at least, you know, you've got a great view for the runs. Best seat in the house. All right. We made the 5 ball.
In the corner.
All right, does he get a shot at the 1? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, little cluster. I think you can see a piece of that 1.
What's it look like to you from up here?
Oh, he's pushing. He is pushing. And he pushed into a good safety. Jamal's going to get to kick at that 1, which is really no fun.
No, he gave it back to him.
Oh, smart. But I bet you Alex locks him up harder. Yep, now he's rail to rail behind all 3 balls. I don't know if that's better. There's a nice jump shot here.
Not unless he can squeeze it in between the 3 and the 6 to get to the 1.
He can kick at it. He said he didn't bring his brake cue, and I bet you he didn't bring his jump cue either. Ooh, and we have an air ball. That's so tough.
My goodness.
All right, let's watch Alex get out. I'd love to see Alex do a 1 and then a 2-9. It'll never happen, but that would make me happy. There we go. Here's the 1. Here comes the 2 in the corner. 3 probably in the side. 4 in the corner.
Possibly a 6-9.
Yeah, it's possible, but he won't do it. He'll take it nice and straight in a corner. There's the 2. 3 in the side. Yeah, but you're playing Alex Pagulayyan, and guess what? He stepped up, and you got to respect the guy for stepping up, getting this far into the tournament, and getting to play Alex Pagulayyan.
And this is still the winner's side, right?
This is a winner's side match. So he's beat a couple people to get to Pagulayyan. And it's no secret that Pagulayyan's a favorite in this tournament. You got Pagulayyan, you got Boosty. Fatch Garcia's up there. There's several pros that turned out for this today. So getting beat by the best guy in the tournament, okay. He's tough to slow down. 7, 8 in the side, 9 in the corner. And he's going to concede. Done with that. All right. And that's the way that goes. You know what, Jamal? Great way to step up. You're still in it. You got another one. We'll see you come back from the left side. And Alex advances. Jamal, I'm sure, will be back, and we'll get to see him again at some point. It's a tough tournament.
Yep. Well, you know what? Let me, before you go, let me, come on, just say one thing.
He's shooting. Let him go.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's still in the match?
Yeah, he's still playing. He just won his last one. So let him go. He's playing. Alrighty. So Alex just taking some fun practice shots.
Yeah. And
I'm sure they will put another match up here shortly. But that is PAGULAYAN taking a total shutout on Jamal. Let's see. How do I fix that? Let's see. This goes to here to 9. Oh, he got to 10. Nice. That to 9. So PAGULAYAN won.
you know, I have to admit, even though I enjoy working with Daniel on commentary, it's a pleasure working with you, my friend.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It was very fun. I enjoyed commentating with you, Chico. It's very fun. I like commentating.
And you know what? I'm looking forward to the wheelchair division matches that are going to be coming up in Vegas. It's a first time for me in an all wheelchair division tournament.
Oh, that'll be great.
And win, lose, or draw, I'm just going to have a good time. And that's
really what it's all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's only one person that wins. Everybody else kind of just goes home, hopefully with a little bit of cash in their pocket, more than what they started with. But, you know, it's all about coming out and playing and enjoying the people that you're playing with and, you know, making some great shots. In the meantime, we've got Joey and Darkmark. Somebody is up 6-5. Vilmos is coming up. Danny G and Vilmos. Oh, this will be fun. Which means that Vilmos beats Spencer. Oh, sad. I was really hoping for Spencer.
Who's Spencer?
Spencer Ladden. He is a young up-and-comer. He's about 15 and shoots just lights out. I mean, he was winner side up until he ran into Vilmos.
Are we already? Did they call us? Wow, long time left.
And again, while we're waiting on this next match, we want to thank GoPlayPool.com along with, there's a little poster thing here that Dan showed me earlier.
Yeah? Do you know how to get to it?
And I believe you got to click on it somehow. There it is.
If I click on this, do we know how to make it disappear too? Nope, I don't see it coming up. I don't want to push any of these buttons. I don't know what happened to that thing that I had up there before now.
Well, you know what? The sponsors that I have memorized have made this possible. GoPlayPool.com along with Big Time Threads, West State Billiards, let's see what else. Tiger Q's is a good supporter, and much more.
You know what? Geraldine and I are going to commentate this.
Oh, she's up?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you very much for listening. George and I are out. Jico,
Yep.
we're out. Geraldine and Daniel will be back with you to commentate Danny G and Vilmos. So enjoy the rest of the show.